wine.
Box wine. We're at the box, so...
Why?
Because we're at the box. Obviously, box wine is what you're going to be drinking.
Give it to me. Spit it in it.
Was it a drug?
Give it to me.
Give it to me, come on.
Give it to me.
Somebody play something. Oh.
There's a small animal living where?
You don't want to know.
I'm a baby.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to Not Your Average Legends, the role-playing podcast. Welcome to episode 2. This time we're actually going to jump right into our play session. But before we do that, we want to thank everybody who listened to episode 1. Thank you for your comments, thank you for your feedback and your suggestions. We really appreciate it, and it's making this a lot of fun for us. We also want to thank people who sent in suggestions for what Gunnar should say next, or what he should do next. That's going to be a lot of fun. We love interacting with you, so keep sending those in, and we'll get to those as soon as we can. Wherever you're listening, please like and subscribe, and you can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. With that, we think episode 2 is going to be even better than episode 1. We're excited, we hope you're excited, and let's jump right in. So, just as Abel pushed you off because you climbed up trying to save him, he said to you, "Follow the blue, find Arya."
Ooh. Find Arya.
And he shoved you off, and then he got blown to pieces. So now you guys are down. Looks kind of like a sewer, and your memory starts to come back. The Undercity of Atmos 7. It's dank and dark. It smells of must, oil, and burnt metal. Mm. The light is dim, and every once in a while it pulses with this pale blue. Mm. The floor is a metal grating, and sometimes under it you can see rushing water and pipes. So right now, Willow is completely laid out. She's unconscious, lying on the metal ground. And you guys are all standing there, blown away. And there's also the package, or the backpack that Abel dropped.
Can I take a moment to take stock of the backpack?
Yes. So
I'm not well equipped to.
Gunnar starts going through the backpack.
Alright, so she's KO'd.
Yes.
Alright, well my guy has some healing skills.
Alright, so Bo immediately
a healing
starts
skill,
to tend to her.
So I'm going to try and revive her, I guess?
Yep.
Ooh, a D8. Man, I'm pretty good at that. Ooh. Well, it's a success.
Goes 4?
Just a 4, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, we didn't go into how many wounds, because it's supposed to be -1 for each wound she has. We'll just say she was knocked unconscious from it.
Yeah,
and
it's more of like an RP thing, right?
And, yeah.
Alright.
So you have Gunnar there waking you up, and you wake up, you have a terrible headache. The last thing you remember is what Abel said to you, and you just...
Keep saying it.
Yeah. A horrible headache. So everyone's wondering, what does she mean by follow the blue and find Arya? So Gunnar opens the pack, and as soon as you open it, a little blue light.
The blue!
Navi?
Jeff?
Basically a Navi.
Oh, cool.
It floats up, and
Copyright.
it kind of like spins around, almost like it's intelligent, and it's looking around, and it starts to go away from you, and then stops, and like it's hovering, waiting for you to follow. Also inside the pack, you
Who's recording this?
pull out pendants. They look very familiar to you, like they used to belong to you. Looks just like the one he had around his neck.
Who has that now? Me?
The pendants?
No,
Abel dropped a pendant.
No, he pulled his pendant out and showed
Showed
it.
Oh, okay.
And he obviously had your pendants in the pack. You guys all have matching pendants. So everyone has this necklace.
Insignia?
With them. Insignia, yeah.
Cool.
Also inside there is a grappling hook. And as soon as you open up the bag and that blue light comes out, a little mechanical dog is in there trying to climb out of the bag. And immediately Annabelle's like, that's my dog. She recognizes it right away. All right, so the little dog climbs out, and she recognizes it as Jasper. This is her invention.
Cool.
The same time after the explosion, more stuff starts coming back to you. Bo, you start remembering something about your name, and it was linked to something you could do.
Ooh.
Roll a spirit check.
You put a mean violin. That's gonna be
A success? 4?
Success? All right. You can make a bow materialize out of thin air.
Ooh, so instantly I'm just like, wait a second.
Ooh-wee.
I can do this. And then I make an energy bow.
Yep.
And then I shoot the wall. Oh, sorry.
Gunnar also remembers something similar.
You said spirit?
Spirit. As soon as he sees
Stallion of the
Bo do it-
Cimarron.
Nice.
Yo, that's going to be an ace.
That's an acer.
Oh, that's going to be a 10.
One raise.
That's a race.
So he definitely remembers his power, and which was...
Guns, baby.
Guns?
So he does something
Whoa.
similar to Bo.
Guns, Gunner. That's
Bolt.
ironic.
He materializes guns out of thin air, right?
Kind of shoots bolts out of
That
his
sounds
finger.
real
Oh,
original.
shoots
Whoa,
out
that's
his
cool.
fingers. All right.
Yeah,
So a couple little pew pew pew
exactly.
pew finger
Go
guns.
ahead,
exactly how it
try to
sounds.
disarm me. Let's see what happens.
All right, rock and roll.
All right.
I want to follow the blue.
All right. So as you
Oh
get
yeah,
closer
I think
to
we should
it,
do that. Right? Wait, is it a blue? Is it a true
Can I
blue?
touch it?
Is it like teal?
or you go to touch it, the
Yeah.
closer you get to it, it moves away like it wants you to follow it.
I will blindly follow it.
All right.
Got
So
my
I'm
puppy.
just going to put the backpack on my back, and I guess we're all following the blue.
Does
So
my
as you-
puppy just follow me around?
Yeah, you notice immediately now that it's there with you, it knows
It
you and
trails
it
with
keeps
me, yeah.
staying as close to you as it can. So the blue light trails in front of you. I assume everyone's going to follow it?
Yes, please.
It trails in front of you, guiding you up stairwells, down dark tunnels, over bridges, crossing over water, winding through an endless maze of just tunnels in this dank, dark place. As you're walking, you start to remember things. You think to yourself, this is what they used to call the guts of Atmos, because it was like the sewer, and it was where everything worked, that no one ever saw it, but it helped the city function. And you were never allowed down there. It was never a place for a person of royal blood to be.
So we know what it is, but we've never been down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've heard of people even living down there in undercities being under the city. Which
Whoa.
sounds redundant, but... So you're just winding through these tunnels, watching this blue thing, and it comes around eventually to a corner, and then as it comes around the corner, it stops and like flicks back at you, and it's sitting there like something's wrong.
Uh-oh.
I'd say something.
Notice?
That wall.
Can I touch it now?
You can, yeah.
Does anything happen?
It just kind of, your hand actually kind of goes through it, almost like
Okay.
it's not there. Notice check, please.
Notice. I notice. Blue is the wild die. 2d6. Ow. Uh-oh. That's going to be a Benny roll. I got a 2 and a
First
1.
Benny used.
Yep. Alright, a success, at least.
All right, so
Oh, wait a second. I did have one before, because I forgot to add my modifier. Technically, I did succeed on the other one. I already used the Benny, so that's fine. I got a 6.
okay.
I forgot to use my alertness modifier, whatever.
If you got it, you can take the Benny back.
No,
Really?
asterisk.
Whoa! Heck
Well,
yeah.
the thing is, if you got it on the first one, why would you have re-rolled?
Because
Alright,
he's
that's
not
fine.
smart enough to realize that he got it right on
He
the
didn't
first
remember.
roll.
That's fine.
It's not my fault.
I'll take a Benny back.
I guess we are
Anyway.
on the same team.
How we were
So, your notice check was a success. So you notice that from around the corner you can hear some kind of like clicking, growling sound. It's odd.
Oh,
Something not human around the corner.
fun.
Also, just around the bend, as it turns, there's a box on the wall, a metal box.
I want to touch it.
All right.
Oh, God.
Can I go around the corner to the box?
Yes.
I go
Are you
with
going
her.
stealthily, or are you just walking around the corner?
I think that we should have someone check out that.
Question.
Because can I say, like, hey, something's bad around that corner? Since I noticed it, right?
Yeah, one of our rogues should probably check that out.
Yeah, I can sneak up around. I'll try to sneak up slowly and peer around the corner.
All right, stealth check.
Hold on, I gotta look this up.
So Annabelle's about to go, and Gunnar's like, "Hold on." He wants to check it out first. Unless you want to ignore him and just go.
No, I feel like if he held me back, I'd hold back.
What do you got?
It is a +2 for my stealth, so it's an 8.
8. So you got a raise. Nice. So he comes
Tell
around the
that to
corner
my
to.
boss.
You're trying to see what's around there. Or you're looking at the box.
You're trying to suss out the danger, right?
I'm trying to assess the danger more so than the box.
All right. So when you
Well-
look around the corner, you see this spider the size of a dog, and it's got this
Big
somewhat
dog or a little dog?
big dog.
Whoa.
The thing's probably about 3 feet tall.
That's not
Yeah,
a normal
huge.
dog. Have
So like a-
this dog.
Yeah, it could have been a tiny dog.
No, it's a big dog.
Oh, man.
So, not only is there's this big spider there, but there's a person that's got wrapped in its web, and it's kind of just rolling it. And you just hear like this gross sound as it's spitting its web out.
Oh
Ew.
my god,
Wow.
ew! Is the person
Caught
alive?
He'd have to roll a notice for that, but you did get really high in your stealth, right?
Yeah.
All right, so he's unnoticed. You also have enough time then to look at that box. It looks like a box that just has a big handle on it, like a breaker or something.
Turn all the lights on.
The lights are on.
Turn all the lights off.
So the spider's wrapping up a person. Is there a way I want to kind of signal them to come, but I also want to try to shoot at it as soon as possible because I can't help but assume that saving this person is a matter of timing. So I'd like to kind of be like, and then just fire at it.
Yeah, I mean, talking is a free action, or you're gesturing to them. You can do that. Since the spiders haven't noticed you, you're not gonna. You don't have to draw your weapon anyway, right? It's just your power.
Oh yeah, I'll shoot it with bolt. I don't care.
All right.
I'll blast this thing in
So,
the face.
let me draw what we have.
All right. There we are. All right, let me guess.
You guys
Did
can
it
place
get
your
a surprise
figures
on
in
us?
that corridor.
I don't know where my figure is, bro.
Where's,
back here.
Where's the breaker? Because I'm assuming I'm like right there.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't really have a choice.
I'll draw it in.
I
I'm
was
gonna
right
assume
behind
that
you.
I'm gonna assume you were kind of in the front.
Up front, yeah.
The box is right here
You
on
can
the
probably
wall.
just always assume I'm up front.
Realistically,
All right.
Ty was probably
Yeah,
up
so
front.
I'm
He was the one
probably-
who snuck around.
The map is up. So place your figures where you are on the map.
Am I unnoticed?
I feel like some of those figures are on more than one
Yes,
space.
you were hiding.
This one. There you go.
Hey,
You just put me in between like 4 X's.
I did. Sorry, I just dropped
No,
them
that's
down.
fine. It's like some of you were in multiple spots and you like pushed me back. Okay.
So there's only 2. They were in like 3
I just want
spaces.
to see her.
All right. We're gonna let you take an action.
Oh yeah, you
Surprise
know,
action.
bro. Yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot this guy with bolts.
Kills everyone's ears.
Yeah, I will. You know what? Because he's just discovered this power, I'm gonna go ham and do my 3 bolts.
All right.
Whoa.
All right, so we got a 5, a 4. This is a raise, or an ace rather. All right, so 5, 4, and 11 for hits. And also this
Oh, you're not
3.
So 3, 6. Oh. So you got what?
So what is
we
this
don't know.
against?
He's shoot. Did you tell him what you were doing?
Yeah, I'm firing both.
All right. So in range, it's just a 4, right? And then it goes
Yeah.
up depending on. So yeah, you got it.
All right, so each is 2d6. Do I get a additional d6 for the raise on one of them? How does that work?
You have all 3 of these things going at the spider.
You know it. This is the only guy there.
So then, yeah, you'd roll for each one, I believe.
Yeah,
For
each
each
one's
bolt.
a separate thing.
Oh, each one's gonna be separate damages.
Now, I have a +2 for being unnoticed for damage.
Yes.
Does that apply to each bolt?
I'd say so.
You must. Yeah.
If there's 3 separate things.
All right, first one, 8 damage.
All right. Hold on. That goes to his toughness, which goes over it. So he is shaken now. Next.
He's shaking. Nice.
7.
7, which is over his toughness again, and he's dead.
No, that was easy.
It's not too difficult.
Just smoke this guy.
Pieces of spider all over the place.
I say that.
Blows fake smoke off his
So
fingertips.
now that the spider is gone, you do see that the person is getting wrapped up. The web starts to kick around and move as if someone's in there.
I'll go over to him and be like, "Hey, who are you?"
More spiders drop from the ceilings.
Oh,
Like those are rats. Curious by nature over here is gonna run up to the box and pull the thing, I think.
Okay.
I want to pull the
Oh,
lever.
you're gonna kill the lights and then
Oh,
we're gonna have to
we're gonna have to
put
roll
them
for
in the
initiative.
dark.
Actually.
yeah. I was gonna say we get some turns now.
Roll for initiative. So the official rules in Savage Worlds is that we all draw a card, but we're gonna not do that.
Savage
We're just gonna roll
Worlds.
a d20 for initiative.
Because we will have a D20 withdrawals if we don't.
Yes. We're all too
I
used to
crit failed.
d20s.
Well,
All right.
we failed, so
Who's first?
tie.
Oh.
And then you can just put that out.
Ooh wee. So I have a quick mechanics question. So I have bonuses for being unnoticed. What is the exact where I have to take an
You go
action to
last.
hide? How does that work to be unnoticed? Do I have to take a turn to hide?
Take an action to hide. Yeah.
All right.
And there's gonna be a place to hide too. Like if you're gonna go back around the corner or something and then sneak back,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a stealth check. It's gonna be pretty hard to hide mid combat because they know you're
Yeah.
there.
No. That's fair. So Bo ran up to that guy, right? I'll run in. I know I can't provide much assistance there, but I will run in and just try to back him up. And I will spend 2 points.
Okay. 2 bolts.
And yeah, I will shoot 2 bolts, kind of one in each direction.
Woo!
Oh yeah, because you can split it up, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, got 2 guns, 2 fingers. Like,
Well, there you go.
there you go.
All right, 2 5s,
2 5s. Both hit.
and then
Roll damage one at a time, please.
yep, that's gonna be 10. We'll say the one on the left.
That's shaken and a raise. He's gone. Wait. You rolled 2. It's 2 per bolt?
Yeah,
2d6
2d6 per bolt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like you underrolled last time, but that's fine.
Well, I killed it after 2.
Alright.
All right, so he's done.
he's
You
done.
say?
Spiders.
Smoke.
Spiders.
This one is gonna be 7.
7. Alright, so he's shaken.
All right, so put him on the side for shaking.
I can take notes on it. I know who's shaken. He's shaken.
Perfect, guy shaking. I'm just like,
Got it. Who's next?
Sam.
nope, that's not mine.
Sam is next.
So in this game, it's an action to take out my sword, correct? Or is it assumed that we are all ready because we heard weird things?
We'd have to
I
call
assume
that,
you
but
guys-
you can.
I was gonna say, I assume you guys had your stuff ready
Okay.
to walk through the sewers.
My pace is only 6, so if you just want to put me 6,
5, 6.
that's not an attack range, though, right?
No, there's still a 5-foot thing there. Sorry.
Then I'm done.
Alright, she moves as close as she can. Who's next?
Oh, it's me. Well,
Oh.
let's see. It's like I got a clear shot to him. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot him. I got a D10 in shooting, and I get that wild die. Blue. Well, obviously the D6 is the wild. All right, that's a 7. Do I hit him? Oh wait, I gotta hit 4. To hit him, I need a 4. So yes, I did hit him. Sorry. And then it's 2d6 damage.
Yep.
That would be a 10.
You guys ripping these guys apart. So, that's
Oh,
what it is.
yeah.
That's a shaken and a wound. He's done. Spiders. Although he was already shaken, so yeah, you completely just
Nice.
splat the spider over.
Yo,
Man,
we toasted him.
Alright, so did you want to run up and pull that box? Alright. So, as you guys are fighting the spiders, Annabelle can't help herself. She runs up to that lever and just. And those turbines kick in. And that body that was there kind of starts rolling towards it.
Uh-oh.
This web.
Can I jump and try to grab him? Are we still in
Right
initiative?
there, I think
Are we
you could
still in
put your
initiative?
hand down.
No, the combat's over.
Yeah, I want to jump and try to grab him.
Alright, so he grabs hold of the body that's there, and you can hear someone inside going,
Help him.
having trouble breathing.
Do you have a knife?
Nope.
I don't have a knife. Does someone have a
I have a
knife?
sword.
I'm pretty sure it's a web you could just tear it apart with your hands. Ty.
Can I tear it apart with my hands? I mean, let's face it.
You probably need something sharp to cut.
Yeah,
through
that's
this
what I'm
stuff.
saying. The
I
tensile
go over
strength.
there and I help.
Alright,
She stabs the guy in the chest.
Probably.
so I'm going to say you carefully slice open the.
Chest cavity.
As soon as you slice it open, though, the person's side is. Looks like they were just falling unconscious, and their skin looks pale, and then you see like green veins running through them.
Oh,
Oh, they're poisoned.
And it's a young girl, and she looks up at you and says, and falls
May I try to make
falls
a
unconscious.
May I try to make some kind of healing check towards it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The blue light that you were following comes and starts hovering around her.
Hovering around the girl.
Yeah.
This might be Arya.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're so smart.
Ah, thank you.
Just kidding.
Thank you.
Hello, darling.
That's gonna be a Benny.
There's a Benny.
Heyo, I got a 7. So
So
success.
Ones.
Alright,
Yeah, I
so
know,
you got a
it would've been
success.
bad. Just killed her.
You're able to stabilize her.
Oh, good.
You can tell from what you know,
Does she have a
That-
pendant on her?
she does not have a pendant on her now.
Oh,
But
Not
she
one of
is
us.
stable. She's definitely still unconscious and in trouble. She's going to need more than what you can provide. She needs some kind of anti-venom, probably.
Can I take apart that box a little bit and get some sort of...
Yeah, engineering. You're looking for some parts.
Yeah, basically.
wild
Four.
die.
Also, you're
Oh.
wild.
4.
All right, so you got a success. We'll say you got some metal scraps out of it, and the turbine's shut off.
Oh, that was it. There goes the cool breeze.
Yeah. So on this side, you can see I drew it on the map. It says big set of metal doors. They have big handles on them, like you grab them and slide it open.
All right.
I'll pick up what's her face. Or we don't know who she is technically yet. I pick up
Right.
the young girl who's unconscious.
Yep.
All right.
You pick her up, and that blue light keeps going around her.
All right.
Spider pieces. Are there? I know a lot of stuff is sucked up. Is there anything worthwhile?
Really?
Well, they're giant spiders. I don't know.
Exactly.
Can we
They're
like
venoms.
collect
Do you have, what
fangs or?
skill would you use for that, though?
I don't know. You tell
You're
me.
gonna end up killing
What
yourself.
skills do you have?
I
gonna
have
say
one
it's
that
obviously
says
something that's
anti-venom
smart.
collecting.
Spider venom.
Streetwise,
No.
I'm making a poison out of it.
Give it to me.
Spider venom.
Was it a drug?
Give it to me.
Give it to me. Come
Give
on.
it to me.
Somebody play some.
I don't know that I have anything that applies directly to.
Yeah, no, it would be like knowledge science. I think she might be able to do it.
What can I do?
Knowledge
Okay.
science skill?
Yeah.
You could probably use that to try to collect some of the venom, or what you think is venom.
Or what I think is venom? Does that mean that it's not
It
venom?
depends how you
It's
roll.
poop.
Listen, we want a poison or an antidote here.
Knowledge
One of the
science?
two. Help us
Knowledge
out.
science, yeah.
7.
7. So she goes through it and she's able to collect. I don't know what you're going to put it in either, though. You have something to put it in?
Throw the venom sacks in the backpack.
Nope.
You guys were kind of playing around with the spider pieces that were left over to see if you get some venom out, and you found what you think was some, but you didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
And so you have these 2 big metal doors in front of you.
What's the blue? What's
Sorry.
the fairy doing?
It's staying the fairy.
The fair.
It's staying around
Not a fairy.
the girl.
The girl.
You have the girl over your shoulder or something?
I'm carrying her a little more tactfully than that, but yes.
Just hold on.
So there's these giant doors, right, that we see?
Yes.
Can I, like, try to listen, like,
Yeah,
to see
notice.
if there's anything? What? Notice? I shall notice the heck out of those doors. Whoopsie!
Whoa, whoopsie.
Yeah. Does anybody else have something?
Alright, well, I got a 4. I got just a regular success.
All right, so you listen at the door and you can hear the sound of rushing water.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
how refreshing.
The sound of rushing
They're gonna come in
water.
on us. Sure, it's water. It sounds like
Does it sound,
That's
it's,
what he hears.
based on that success, does it sound like there's water, like, against the door, or just there's, like, some kind of stream of
Just
water on
beyond
the
you,
other
there's
side
going
of
to
it?
be some
Oh,
water.
okay.
You hear rushing water.
So let's try to open these
Let's open
doors.
Yeah, open the door.
So you guys grab a hold of these big handles on it and you pull it open and they slide and screech and grind. You step onto a metal grating that is overlooking what looks like a little town right in the middle of the sewers. And this big waterfall just that dumps down and rushes straight through the center of it. There's a bridge that passes over that water. You see a few people moving around it. There's some lights kind of strung up across it to keep it light. Other than that, it seems pretty quiet.
What do they look like?
The people? They look dirty. They look like they're wearing rags.
Okay. Poor.
Poor, yeah.
Right. Alright.
But he
I
did
guess.
confirm this town is lit.
That's true. I guess, is there just like a general pathway that goes into the town center there, or something like that?
Oh yeah, it looks like if you went down the stairs, the town is built on either side of this rushing water. So if you
Alright.
went down either set of these stairs, you wind up on one side or the other. One side looks like it has like these neon lights and this, like I said, more tin buildings. The other side looks
Vegas,
more
baby!
where people are living. There's tents and everything constructed.
I'm just gonna go up to one of them and say, where are we?
All right, it's an old man. He's got a hood over himself and he stinks. And he's got a long,
Harvey
unkempt
wants
beard. It's possibly a small animal living in it.
Oh!
There's a small animal living where?
You don't want to
An old
know.
Like
And he
Radagast?
turns, he says, "Where are we?" And he points, and you see this old crude sign.
Why, it's Christmas.
Looks like someone painted in white paint on a plank of wood. It says Junction A.
Junction A.
Can I
does that
speak
ring
to
any
anybody?
bells to any of us?
No, you could do knowledge general if you want.
I can't talk to anybody there?
Oh, no,
You go
I
about
didn't- I thought
Junction
you-
A.
Sorry, you can talk to anybody you want. Yeah.
Well, she
I'll
said-
roll knowledge general, I guess, just for the heck of it. 5.
Well, she said that she asked him where we are. Did he respond to us or no?
He
That was
Yeah,
his
said it was
response. He
Junction
pointed
A.
to the
Oh, he
sign.
pointed. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So as soon as you see that sign Junction A, you have a base knowledge that in the Undercity there's different junctions and things where
Okay.
waterways and whatnot will connect, and someone knew this was Junction A or something, so that's what they called the town and painted it up there. They settled here for whatever reason. You're not sure. It looks like the most popular area is a small tavern that's built out of tin, and it has a neon light above it that kind of like flickers on and off. It says the box.
Ooh, the box sounds like a
Got 'em.
sweet tavern. We should check it out.
Any other
Probably not, but just saying.
areas of interest?
You notice a few people gathered around near the tents. There's a guy that has a table set up selling some. Looks like he has some food he's selling.
I think we should check out the box.
Check out the box.
That's my thought.
I like that idea.
That's fine.
To the box.
All right. So you
Hold on, let's stop outside of the box. Think a little bit.
Got him, folks.
There we go. Thank
Comedy
you.
brought to you by Jonathan. Last name undisclosed.
Do we want to really call that comedy, though?
Kept your confidentiality.
Do we
That's
really
fine.
call
Social
that
security
comedy?
number.
Very dry humor, but okay, yes. I don't think
Can I take a moment to, as we pass this guy, just be like, this place is a dump. I don't know how to talk to people.
Oh, that's right. He does have negative 2 days.
Just like, this is a dump. Thanks.
The guy
To
kind
the
of
box.
shrugs off and is like, yeah.
He knows.
Cough
knew.
like I see
So
some.
you head towards the box, and there's people sitting outside. Looks like people are drinking and everything. And as you come, everyone's just kind of looking at you a little weird because you look much healthier than anyone there.
Is there like a...
So we don't have any money.
I don't know. Chicken nuggets.
Yo, convince them to
Alright,
to
yeah.
give us a wine. You know, a box wine.
What?
Boxed wine.
Box wine. We're at the box, so...
Why?
Because we're at the box. Obviously, box wine is what you're going to be drinking.
Who's
How did you know?
Did we enter it? Did we enter it?
Wait, are you serious?
Can we go inside? Are we inside?
Yeah, you guys want to go in?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
You go in, and it's just a dingy little tavern. All the tables are different. Some are made of wood, some are made of tin, some of them are made of old doors propped up on 4 pieces of wood.
Can I intimidate them to give me a beer?
So you want to
We
approach
could
the
be
bar?
nice to them.
I don't know how to be nice. My character
You
knows how
wanna
to
approach the bar?
intimidate, though.
You step up to the bar. There's a big man there. He's got the shape of a gumdrop.
I'm sorry, what?
And he's got a thick beard, and he's washing the bar with a cloth. And as you approach, trying to be intimidating, he looks at the girl in your arms. He says,
Oh, yeah, we have a girl in our arms.
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot
Yep,
I had
I
a
know you
girl
did.
in my arms, and I don't feel like I can intimidate with a child in my arms.
so as soon as
You
he
want
sees
this to
her,
be
he
you?
says, what happened?
I don't know, we need help. I
He
switch.
says, everybody out!
What?
And everyone stands up. They're like, huh? And he's like, get out! Box is closed.
Us too?
Not you guys.
Oh, okay.
So people get up, and they're looking at you guys, giving you the stink eye. Like, we were enjoying our drinks, and you just interrupted.
Sorry, don't worry. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
There's a din of the crowd as
Oh,
they
yeah.
kind of exit. He walks over and closes the doors.
What
He
is
says, "You made it.
happening?
Give me Arya."
Can I?
It's Aria.
Let's see.
Guy wants us to
You
get
could
an
roll.
I mean, I'm going to assume I can trust him, but I still want to make sure I can trust him before I hand
You
this
wanna make a
girl
roll?
over. Sure. For smarts roll?
I think it's just going to be smarts. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Wouldn't it be wisdom or spirits?
It'd be spirit. Yeah, wisdom.
good, my
That's
spirit's
more of the wisdom, right?
Spirit is wisdom. I have it marked.
4?
4. You got it. He seems genuinely concerned with her welfare.
Okay, I pass her over.
So he, after everyone's out, he kicks the door shut because he's still got her in his arms. I mean, and he walks over to the bar and reaches under it, clicks something, and all the liquor cabinets they shift out and open.
I
There's
am
a
so impressed.
stairway that goes down.
Oh, I was hoping it was just going to be a wall of guns.
He says, "Come with me."
You got it.
All right, so he brings you downstairs.
Can I try to grab a bottle on the way down?
Sure, you can swipe whatever you
God,
want.
Yeah, once I've been frozen for 30 years. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I just killed
You're an
tons of
alcoholic.
spiders. Can you roll for that?
An alcoholic check?
Alcoholism?
No, you can't roll for alcoholism.
It runs
It
in our
just
veins.
You
happens.
heard it here first, folks.
All right, so as you come down the stairs,
Popping bottles.
it's all lit with like these fluorescent lights, and it looks a little cleaner down here actually than it did back up there.
What's his
Oh.
appearance? Is he cleaner than other people?
He looks a little dingy and dirty, but you assume it's from him cooking and serving and.
Got ya.
He's a hardworking guy.
So he
Hard-working
brings you
gun
down, and you come to a kind of a circular room, and there's a few hallways branching off from it. And there's a table in the room, and he brings her and puts her down on the table. He says, "I'll take care of her. You should go see the doctor."
Wait, so you're going to take care of her, but we have to see the doctor? Are you the doctor?
Do you remember who you are?
We know nothing
We know bits and
besides
pieces.
Someone just tried to save us and he died.
He looks very distraught by that.
Aww.
And he puts his head down and just takes a minute to himself.
Wait, did you know Abel?
He doesn't say anything.
Oh, that's sad.
Can I comfort him?
He goes, that must be... He looks back up. That must be why she ran off. She was afraid things were going to go wrong. Alright.
Who is this?
What's your name?
Talking to? He goes, oh, I'm sorry. My name is Jord.
Jordan?
Jord.
Oh, Jord.
Just Jord.
Jord.
Okay.
Who
So,
is this
he's-
girl?
He goes, she's almost 100 years old. She's a clone.
Alright.
Oh.
She should have been destroyed. Anyway, you need to go see the doctor.
Okay, I'll go.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
sorry.
So as you go down this hall, you eventually come to a door, and on the door it says ministry on it. It's like a
Okay.
glass door and frosted glass, and you can hear someone humming behind it.
I do a knock.
The humming stops.
She have an haircut. Dude.
Come inside.
Okay, let's go. I'll open the door.
The door swings open, and you see this old, rickety-looking man there. He's very skinny. He's got these big glasses on. He says, you made it to life. Okay. Come in, sit down. You see a chair in the middle of the room.
Just one?
It's this big chair, almost like
Oh, okay.
one you'd be operated on, or like a chair you'd see at a dentist.
Ew.
Okay.
And
No.
at the head of the chair is this blue box, transparent, and it's just kind of flipping and glowing and spinning around at the top of the chair. It says, so, who wants to go first?
I feel like
Mine.
Annabelle would because you're curious by nature.
Annabelle wants to turn around and run down that other pathway.
I'll do it. Here, hold my bottle.
Come and sit down.
Hold my beer.
So he puts you in the chair.
What is your name? What are
Oh,
we?
I'm sorry, Oliver.
Oh,
Oliver Wood.
Oliver. Maybe.
It's been a long time since I've seen you all.
30 years?
Something like
What
this.
about that money you owed me?
I do not owe you any money.
Oh, this guy. We'll talk about it later, it's fine.
So he says, sit down, sit down. So he puts you in the chair. He goes, this is only for your own protection, yes? And he puts restraints over your wrists.
It's fine. I have this much mobility.
So you lay back
If
and
I
you
feel like I walk behind Bo,
And you
like
feel this-
to hide a little.
Yeah.
And then Bo walks behind Willow.
Yeah, it's just a chain of
So this box that's kind of spinning there, as your head goes into it, it feels really cool.
This feels really cool.
Chilly.
Oh, chili cool.
Yeah. So he sits
What
behind
is it
you,
called? Street 5 go.
and he says, no, I need you to focus, yes?
Focused in.
So
Is this safe?
Huh? We're about to find out. It's fine.
So he starts tinkering with some equipment down under it, and suddenly you feel it pulling, like it's pulling on your brain, almost like someone has reached inside your head and you feel their fingers on your brain.
All
Yeah.
right,
Pulling
all
it
right,
back.
all
Oh my
right.
god.
Weird.
And it's just a tingle at first. And he's like, do you remember your name?
Yes.
What is your name?
Gunner.
Ah, yes. What is your earliest memory, Gunnar?
Like 45 minutes ago.
Ah, and he turns out the machine and you feel your head getting pulled back harder.
I'm a baby.
So as you guys are watching this, you notice he looked like him, but slowly, the longer he's in that thing, he starts to look very different.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's like he's extracting something out of him.
Oh, that's so weird. This is amazing.
He says, now, what is your earliest memory?
Is he gonna make up a memory right here?
It's up to him.
Cool.
If not, I have one.
Oh, he has one.
Yes, yeah. I feel like I want to know what yours is. Yeah, I want to know what yours is.
So he keeps turning it up, and he's not getting anything out of you. So he turns it up some more. And suddenly you have this flash. And you see Annabelle. She's in a corner. And you see her father. And he has a staff. And he's beating her.
Oh,
Oh,
snap!
Whoa!
And he says, what was your name again? And she's like, Annabelle. And he whacks her again with the staff.
Ouch!
What was your name? I don't have one.
Yikes, that's ice cold.
Oh, man.
And then you flash back to the room.
Can I involuntarily, like, fire a bolt
Already
out of my
hate
hand?
him.
I'm restrained,
I know,
right?
but I
So I'm
was just
assuming
thinking-
I just kind of, like, shoot across the room?
Yeah,
Sure,
you're
it's
gonna
very
hit one of
dangerous.
us. Please
No, I
don't do
mean-
that.
But he's
No,
angry.
what's
He
in
wakes
the
up.
way?
He's
Just
angry,
kinda
and
like-
I feel like he
it
doesn't have
just
full control over.
Fire
Blue
up.
light just sparks all over the place.
Oh my god.
Oh, great, you broke the machine, and now we can't get fixed.
And Oliver turns it off. He says, "Very good. Seems like it
Yeah,
Very good.
Very good
worked."
indeed.
Yes. It seems like
guy.
it worked.
Give me my
So
bottle
you remember
back.
everything about yourself, Gunnar. It all comes back.
That's fair.
And now he looks like Gunnar.
Who's next?
And now he looks like Gunnar. I want to run up to him and make sure he's okay. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Now get
but
on the chair.
All right, he puts you in the chair.
Oh my god, what's
should
happening?
we be doing
Got the
this?
He says, "They took away who you are. I'm giving it back." Yes.
What did you
I
see?
guess.
Okay.
I'm in chair.
So
I'm in jail.
Now I have a Russian
I'm in
accent.
I'm in chair. I want my board.
I want to, as I'm standing back, I want to just kind of keep a little bit of a more closer eye on Annabelle, as this
Okay.
whole thing's kind of...
So you're in the chair, and he does the same thing. He turns it on. You feel the same thing. Like these fingers come and start pulling on your brain. And he says, "What is your name?
Willow.
What is your earliest memory?"
Fog.
Fog. He turns it up, and again you just feel this energy just power up, and it's tugging you. And as you see her
I
sitting,
already had a headache.
Yeah.
it's about to get worse. So as she's sitting in the chair, again, she used to look like you guys, and you see a scar start forming on her face,
And
Oh.
beautiful red hair.
and her red hair starts to come out. It was dark and black, and now it's
That's
just
so cool.
red hair starts to come out. She starts to change who she is, and he cranks it up higher. He says, "What is your earliest memory?" So he cranks it up further, and all of a sudden you flash back, and you're standing there in a meadow, and there's a young boy. He's hanging from a gallows by his neck.
Ooh.
And
Thanks, Seth.
and your brother is there.
Classic.
And he
Which
says,
Which brother?
"Oh, sorry, the son, not your brother, the son." He says, "This is why you shouldn't be trying to learn to sword fight.
Oh my god.
He shouldn't have been teaching you. This is what he gets." And you flash back to the room, and he says, "What is your earliest memory?"
I just start crying.
This is very good at work.
Oh my god.
I hand you my bottle.
He says, "I know it's painful, but the point is, you don't need to know who you are."
Goodness. Well, I might as well get this out of the way.
Bo, sit down. So he puts you in the chair and turns it on. Feel the same thing. What is your name?
Bo. Bojangles.
What is your
That's me.
earliest memory?
My earliest memory? Oh man. Let's say just a memory, a young memory of like me with a slingshot that I made myself, and I'm just like taking aim at like a tin can or something that is likened to a tin can in this world, just off in the distance shooting. Go ahead.
So he turns it up, and again, you have that memory. He's very good, very good. But he looks at you, and he's like, "He's not enough change, no." So he turns the thing higher. You flash back, and you're standing above one of those pods,
Oh.
and there's a girl in it. And
Oh.
you feel very strongly towards this girl. You're
Oh!
trying to remember who she is. The name is not coming to you. But she gives you a tender little kiss, and then you push the button, and she says, "I'll see you in 30 years, I guess."
Oh my
And you
God.
snap back.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Says, "He's working?"
I'm like, who was that? And I grab onto his shoulder. I was like, who was that?
"Whoa, calm down, it's working. It's okay."
Ah! Who is that? I'm like still like distraught about this. Like, who is this person?
So you get the feeling it's someone that you cared a lot for, that you knew, because the plan was that Abel would rescue you from this before it happened, and she put herself in cryosleep so that when she came back and you came back, she wouldn't be 30 years older than you.
It's your love.
Whoa! Snap, that's true
that's
love, yo.
cool.
Let me.
So you mean she's in a pod somewhere?
Yes, but you can't remember where.
No! My first kiss, man!
She says, okay, who's next? Come over here.
I'm gonna go behind her as if I don't want to go.
I'll go.
Make her go first.
Okay, sit down. So he puts you in, you feel the same thing, the fingers pulling at the back of your brain.
Yikes.
And he turns it on, he says, "What is your name?"
Sansa.
Yeah, very good, yes. Now, he turns it
Very
up.
good, yes, yes.
He turns it up stronger. He says, "What is your earliest memory?"
My earliest memory is, I don't know, just confusion and darkness.
No, we have to turn this up more.
He's like, close!
Almost, not quite there. He turns it up stronger. What is your earliest memory?
confusion and darkness.
Not quite yet. No. He turns it up.
Oh,
now you
God.
see her in the chair, and the silver hair
Oh,
starts
that's amazing.
to come out. You're in there, and suddenly you see Arya. She's standing there. She's lifeless, though. She looks like she's like just a body, not moving or doing anything. And you're kind of walking around her and everything, inspecting it and stuff like that. And then it flips, and you have another memory of you like playing outside with her, like she's something alive. And then you have another memory of your mother with you, and there's a long, like a line of Aryas, and they're all just burning. Getting rid of all of them.
Oh my
And
goodness.
she snaps
What?
What?
Oh my goodness.
Did you say that there was a line
a
of
clone.
Aryas
That are
burning?
She's
Yep.
a clone.
Clones.
Yeah,
Clones aren't
man.
allowed to exist.
I get out of the chair.
You get out of the chair and you remember
and
who
I'm
you are
just
and everything.
crying.
Yep. He says, "Oh man, well, it works." Yes.
Yeah,
So-
good response.
As we're all crying.
Well, we know whose turn it is next. Also,
Just
by
come
the way,
sit
Gunner, can I
down
get a
and
sip of
then
that, please?
I don't want to.
Passes the bottle. We just
Please
keep
sit down.
passing
You
the
know who
bottle.
you are. You find out.
I'll hold your hand.
Yeah, you don't want to do this.
I won't hold your hand.
Sit down.
Okay.
It's okay.
Maybe you don't crank it up so high.
No, I won't. It's okay. Little
He's
crack.
lying.
Just a little bit. Little crack.
Okay.
All right.
Can I see your credentials?
All right, so you lie down in the chair.
Yeah, I guess so.
PhD in math.
So he turns it up, same thing. And he says, "What is your name?"
Annabelle.
He says, "What is your earliest memory?"
Abel.
Abel. You remember Abel, yes?
I remember him waking me up.
Oh, no, that's no good.
He's like, oh, okay.
He turns it up. Starts to pull harder.
Uh,
You see your hair color change. Starts to look more like her. He's like, "Yes, working. Yes. What is your earliest memory now?"
Abel.
Yeah, that's no good. Okay. Yeah. He cranks it up. And you see your father standing over you, and you see Gunnar being held back by two soldiers
That's
as
me.
he's wailing on you with a staff.
Me?
On
Oh, so we have the
Annabelle?
same memory.
Oh, cool.
Now, there's
different
more to yours, though. So after
perspectives,
that's over,
That's interesting.
you are walking down a corridor with the father again. And he's got his hand on his shoulder. He's trying to explain why he did what he did to you. And he brings you to your room, and he puts you in there, and then he's looking around, and he says, "I know what you've been up to." And he opens your closet, and you have all these little gadgets you've been working on. And he starts to smash them and rip them apart.
Oh
And then you wake up, and they're going to end there.
Oh, man!
God.
Oh, man.
So that's the end of session 2.
Dang, very nice, very nice. You're good.
Does anybody else feel like they just got like punched in the stomach and
Yep.
the face at the same time?
Mhm.
Because
So-
I do.
I know the first session with everyone waking up, and we talked a little bit about that in last episode. It was a little dark, a little rough, being in this amphitheater about to be sacrificed. I do feel like we went a little darker now.
Oh,
with
a
this
little?
episode.
I just watched someone get hung, and you just watched somebody be beaten, and by a father.
Yeah.
I like it though. That sounds weird, but no, I think part because I love watching like dramas on TV and like sad movies and all that stuff, and I like it because it gets me out of my own life problems.
Yep.
I get to watch somebody else's problems, and like this is great because it does the same thing. Like I have my own life dramas that I get to completely get away from and worry about what Willow's life has been.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's what something we talked about from the get-go, right, is the storytelling. That's the whole point. That's why we watch movies. That's why we do this. It's storytelling. It's a nice way to escape.
I enjoy my backstory, by the way, Seth. That's what I wanted to say. That's interesting that I have a long-lost love that she must have liked me a lot if she's willing to sit in a pod for 30 years or whatever it was.
Well, it would be like 3 seconds. to her.
Basically, yeah.
You
And
don't
for
know.
you, too.
It's
So, yeah,
nice.
obviously I had a little backstory for each person because I wanted... You came in... Like, everyone knew a little something about the world, but your characters had amnesia. And so I wanted to give something... I guess I wasn't trying to be shocking, but I wanted to get something to get you invested right away and, like, grasp how bad things were.
Yeah.
And the idea, again, I mentioned in the very first episode, the theme of the game is family. And the idea of this family is that on the outside, everything's fine. The city's supposedly, quote-unquote, flourishing. But on the inside, things are actually really bad, and it's not what everyone sees, which we're going to get deeper into that.
So,
But,
I think it was important, too. It was a great scenario for a GM to help the players learn about their character.
I agree.
So, I'm sure we'll talk about it at some point in more detail, but finding your character in the first couple sessions that you play is pretty hard to do.
Yep.
But this gives you something like, for instance, Bo, right, my character, now has something that he's living for, really. He's up and he remembers this woman that he loves, who loved him just as much, and now that's what he wants to do. So it helps flesh out what your character wants, what your character went through, and that's important for going forward if you really want a good story on your hands that everyone acts like their character would, right?
absolutely.
You set it up too when you told us when we were building our characters. All you said to us really was that our parents were bad.
Yeah.
You didn't tell us anything further about that. We weren't able to establish a dominant backstory for our characters because we had amnesia and we knew you were doing stuff in the back. And now, after this session, we know just how terrible those parents really are.
And of course, that's only the surface. So
Yeah.
there's even more.
Oh, good.
And I like the fact. I mean, Seth is you're such a phenomenal storyteller that's why I wanted you to pick my backstory, because I knew that whatever Seth gave us the option of if we wanted to have a memory or if he wanted to give us our memories. And I mean, like I said, he's just such a great storyteller that I knew his would be better than anything I could come up with. Did I think I was going to see a young boy be hung and murdered? No, but it does prove to be interesting for sure.
And even that's going to get addressed again. All the backstories, things are going to get addressed, but that's like a nice foundation to start.
A nice?
Nice?
It was a good story.
I gotta say,
It was a good story. All right, fine.
speaking to Seth, Oliver's character I really enjoyed.
Yes.
You got that he was trying to help you, but also that he was kind of a little bit twisted in that he kind of wanted to see how it was going to play out and what was going to happen.
Yes.
He liked the technology and he knew it was going to serve its purpose, but he also wanted to kind of witness exactly, well, what is this going to do to people's minds? I thought it was done really well. It struck that balance between being a little suspicious that he's kind of like enjoying this, but also you did trust him that he wanted to help you. He was just a little bit off.
Also, Ty, thank you very much for giving us a very quotable line of saying, I'm a baby! I'm going to be saying that for a little while now.
So to be fair, I mean, I was the first one. He cranked that switch. We had no memories. I could only assume he was going from the beginning forward. I mean, I'm a baby.
All right. He's a baby.
I'm a baby.
As far as the memories, I actually did appreciate everyone kind of had a very traumatic memory of something that happened to them.
Yeah.
Whereas Gunner's was a little bit different, and I actually really liked that in that his was a vision of Annabelle.
Yep.
Kind of being beaten. And the way I kind of wanted to play my character was that he is, aside from Willow, he's slightly younger than her, but he's one of the oldest. He feels like the ones below him are a little bit his responsibility because he is older. He's also doesn't, we'll get into it later, but he feels like he's the villain. That no matter what he does, his story ends with him being seen as a villain. So he doesn't necessarily, he's a little bit apathetic to what kind of happens to him, his punishments, how he does things.
Interesting. Yep.
But the weakness would really be his siblings, the people he feels directly responsible for, the people whose endings isn't determined. So to have a vision of somebody else kind of being punished, I definitely would have given him more motivation than something bad happening to him. Something bad happened to him, it's like, well, yeah, we need to take these people down, but seeing it happen to a sibling, I would really be that driving force that, something needs to be done.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Kat's not here for the post-game discussion, but her backstory is with the clone, which we'll get, again, more into that in episode 3, but that was just kind of to show the
was traumatizing.
That was
Having all your childhood
brutal.
friends burned right in front of you.
brutal.
Yeah.
It was savage.
What a savage world.
Yeah, Savage World,
But-
yo.
Seth plays true to the name of the game.
All right.
I had fun. I wanted to mention the combat. We fought those spiders.
Oh yeah.
That was very
Oh, yeah.
odd for me at first because this is the first time now doing combat in this new system.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was so great.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think,
so me
Willow
and-
ran
I
out
didn't
and it was
do
over.
anything.
yeah. So me and Ty,
Hold that
Gunner
box,
and
though.
Bo just kind of wrecked those spiders
Yes.
with no issue.
Yeah.
So, care to comment on if that's going to be what combat is like going forward? Are we going to be wrecked in 2 seconds? Like what?
I'm going to make it a lot harder, I can say that.
Yeah, I was
All
gonna
right.
say,
Oh, boy.
I think Seth learned from his
Okay.
his first time with this with these
Yeah.
rules.
So
but next
in the
time-
book, it said that those spiders would be in like packs of, I think it was 5 or 6 or something like that.
Mhm.
And I'm like, that's way too many. So I put 3 spiders in the room, and you guys obliterated them within seconds.
Fist bump.
Which
Almost wish
I,
you did 5 or 6.
I thought that was a really great character moment though for Gunner and Bo.
Yeah.
It felt really kind of epic.
Yeah.
Gunner kind of blasts the first one. Bo, no hesitation, runs in to help this person. And then
Yeah.
the two of them just kind of took everybody out. It just kind of worked out that way. It wasn't planned like that, but it established kind of a real cool moment of kind of bravery in that, hey, here's somebody that needs to be saved. We're going to do what we need to get it done.
Yeah.
It was just a cool moment for Bo and Gunner not to try to
Yeah.
And
exclude
especially
anybody else. It just worked
Well,
out
I
that way.
actually had set up some other things in there, which Annabelle picked up on right away. I had the box.
Yeah.
And she's like, her character being curious, she had to know what that box did.
Well, that's my
Yeah.
hindrance. That's my major
exactly.
hindrance. Is that
Yeah.
I'm
But it was
curious.
actually going to work out in your favor in that when you guys entered the room, the 2 spiders were hidden on the ceiling. There was only one wrapping up that body. And had she pulled that would have started the turbines, and the other ones would have dropped from the ceiling.
But they wouldn't let me.
But
they
they
wouldn't
wouldn't let
They
you.
wouldn't let me pull them off.
So sometimes let her be curious. Let her go.
Well, so I think
that's dangerous.
I think the thing with that was that yes, it wasn't that we didn't want her to be curious, but feeling again that responsibility. It was we don't know what's around this corner. My character's a little bit sneakier. Let me scope it out before you just pull the switch.
Yeah, it's her older siblings. It's our responsibility to take care
Oh yeah,
of
and it
her.
made sense.
And
I
also-
like the way it played out, and that's again that collaborative storytelling. I
Yeah.
love having everyone have their input and then changing the way the story goes.
Yeah, and for Bo, having a major overconfidence hindrance, just running into to take out some guys, and especially after we're just barely remembering our characters' abilities, and that I have the ability to, summon an energy bow or whatever.
Well,
Yeah, it was
you're
kinda
just
neat.
getting your memories back at that point.
Yeah,
That's
so
just
it was like the
coming to you,
first instance where we just came in, and it was like clockwork. It just came right back in, like nothing ever happened, and it was kind of a cool moment. It just goes to show like what, even just like the roll of dice in the order of things going on, how that can affect how a story
Yep.
is told, and even the positive side of things. So that was
Yeah.
that was
I
pretty
actually forgot about that. You like those finger guns podcasts? More to come.
cool. Yeah.
But no, I like the blue kind of aspect of it.
Yep.
My character kind of is more kind of geared towards the blue and using that as opposed to being particularly good at other things. Obviously, Bo's more of a marksman. He's more accurate. My character's decent at that, but where he really shines is kind of these different blue abilities that he has and gets kind of throughout the story. I like that aspect of it in that slowly kind of remembering those, I think, was a cool moment to go from, like, okay, you have a pistol to, like, okay, you can shoot electricity out of your hands.
Yeah.
Which
Yep.
is a cool kind of memory moment for me.
So I think I'm looking forward to seeing what's in store for our characters now that we are back to ourselves, I guess, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We all look
absolutely.
like each other. Well, like our characters and
Yeah.
in game, and we're ready to go. Let's
Yeah.
find out what's next for
I'm
us.
excited
Right?
to keep going, and what's cool is we this is almost still like the introductory period to the game because I'm still railroading you guys a little bit, like we talked about last session. You haven't even gotten to the surface. You guys are in the sewer, basically, of this massive sky city.
Yeah.
You haven't even started to explore the different districts and things like that. We'll have a map up online probably at this point, I hope, where you can actually check it out and see the city. But there's a lot more to come. We have a big world. Of course, I haven't come up with everything. There's a lot of stuff in there. I wrote down a name of a sector, like, that sounds cool, I'll put that there. And that's the cool thing, again, is we're going to be telling the story, and it'll happen as it goes. We'll all be able to tell a nice story with it. All right.
Yeah, I'm excited for what's to come and what all of our plans is going to be.
All right.
I'm excited to jam stuff in that backpack.
Oh my
And
god.
on that
now,
Hashtag we got it podcast.
Stay tuned.
All right, that's the end of our post-game discussion. We'll see you guys in episode 3.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got him.